Hey everybody, welcome to Bunny Data. Please follow on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube at Bunny Data. Tonight we are bringing you a community night match. Let me flip over to the game screen here. Okay, there we go. So we have Team HD, Kyler, Captain Trips, Zach, Robert, and Hugh Jadouche against some WeLikeDota guild guys, Moose, Carmanthanon, Setbello, Busby, and Juice. Should be an interesting match. HD is on Radiant. Looks like we missed the first bans, but there's an Axe ban, a Jug ban, a Faceless Void ban, and a Razor ban, so fun stuff. Vengeful Spirit for the first pickup on Team HD. If you're not currently a listener of the We Like Dota podcast, you should definitely check it out.
10 seconds to go.
Just search We Like Dota on iTunes. Or check out the website, WeLikeDota.com.
Reserve time.
We play a community night most Wednesday and Friday nights. Announcements for those are made on the Reddit, WeLikeDota.reddit.com as well. So a Lich pickup for Dire.
Dyer's pick.
And Batrider. Oh, that's fun to see.
Radiant's pick.
He's one of those heroes who is a great initiator, a pain to lane against. He definitely slows you down with his sticky napalm. He makes your turning very slow, which is super annoying, and can very often lead to your death. He's one of those heroes who the pros definitely do not like to lane against.
10 seconds to go.
Pudge.
He's pretty versatile, so I don't know if we're going to see him at mid
Radiant's ban.
or at in an off lane. And a Pudge, a good positional counter pick, in case they were going to run the Batrider mid.
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds.
Silencer and Zeus bans coming out.
Radiant's ban. Dyer's ban.
And our next set of bans are Tidehunter and Storm Spirit. Storm Spirit's a very dangerous hero in the right hands. And Dire looks like they are trying to pick off an offlaner.
Seconds to go.
Looks like Zach is the captain for Team HD right now.
5 seconds.
And captaining on the Dire side is Busby.
Reserve time.
So Dire side picks up another support in the form of Ogre Magi, which is a very good,
Dyer's pick.
solid, reliable support. There's a Bristleback for HD's off lane. And Busby did cut their off-lane choices, taking out their Tide Hunter, so Bristleback's a reasonable pickup at that point.
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds.
Legion Commander.
Radiant's pick.
There's an interesting snowball-y semi-carry. Legion Commander is one of those heroes who really has to take over in the early to mid game in order to stay relevant in the late game.
Dyer's ban.
And we've got a Shadow Demon support for Team HD. Kind of a complicated support hero to play. Disruption is great, but really needs a lot of coordination to take full advantage of. After that, got a lot of poison type of effects.
Seconds.
And the poison is kind of a delayed effect. You can activate it early, but oftentimes you want to stack the
Reserve
damage
time.
and then activate it. So with the Shadow Poison release, very complicated to play, to be honest.
Radiant's ban.
You will see the Purge also doing a good amount of damage in this, and then
10 seconds to go.
a lot of slow. You get trapped by a Shadow Demon. It's a wonky
5
ability
seconds.
because the majority of the slow happens first, and then you actually regain speed as you go.
Reserve time.
So it feels very backwards. It looks like Busby is currently fishing for their carry type role, banning out a Slark. Earlier this community night, we did see a Slark on a team that was majority HD. So probably operating off of that information there to try to pull a respect ban. We'll see if that affects their picks. I think the field is wide open in terms of what they could take as a carry role on the HD side. So HD bans a Sven. Both teams probably looking for a carry here. I would not be surprised to see a Meepo,
10 seconds to go.
because Karma's on the team and he plays a mean Meepo over there.
5 seconds. Invoker.
Ooh, Invoker. That'll be a fancy mid.
Radiant's pick.
That being the case, it looks like Legion Commander will be the safe lane carry, and Troll Warlord on the other side. Troll Warlord's an interesting hero, a good counter to PA, a lot of focus damage and single target. When he focuses a target, he increases his attack speed, of course, so could be a good counter to the Legion Commander as well. When she duels him, he'll just attack faster and faster. So, Busby is on the Bat Rider, Karma is on Legion Commander, Set Bellow is on Invoker, Moose on Ogre Magi, and Juice is on Lich. On the HD side, we have Robert on the Pudge going mid. Captain Trips is on Shadow Demon. We have, Zach on the Vengeful Spirit. Tyler is on the Troll Warlord, and bringing up the rear, Huge Douche on Bristleback. Quite fitting. While they race for rune position, let's see what they have in terms of statues. Ooh, this is a fancy Are You Not Entertained by Karma. 31 commends. Nice. Then, Datvert by Busby. Interesting. No,
30
by
seconds to
Juice. Is
go.
that a lion? No, it's a, Space Cow. Wait, missing action. Okay, oh, look at this. 3-on-3. Going for the top rune. There's an early hook. And there, 4-on-3 now. Invoker tipping the scales such that looks like Dyer is going to take this one. They do have a nice ward here. Ooh, a nice back too. And the bottom rune will go uncontested, while Busby stays back to block. A bunch of jokes. Indeed. Okay, so back to the important stuff. It's putting up the last hits. We need to look at these statues. Alright, we've got, oh, a frozen one. Turkey can never beat cow. That's probably true. I'm gonna call that true. You shall not pass by Captain Trips here. Interesting. And is that it? Looks like that's it. Okay, back to the action. Ogre Magi. A little bit of a wide engagement. Looks like we've got 3-on-2 here. Lich is going to probably pull a camp. At bottom lane, the Bat Rider will probably have to just harass with his, Oh, he did not take Sticky Napalm first. Took Firefly, probably for the escape value. But Troll and Shadow Demon are laning against him at mid. We have Invoker, of course, going against Pudge. Very classic one-on-one here. Let's see what they went with. Invoker grabbed a Tango from somebody else. And Pudge is building a lot of strength stats. And a nice set on Pudge. I think this is the new Asian set, actually. Oh, and there's a disruption that was placed on the Bat Rider. Bat Rider now has Firefly out, but he should be relatively safe here. Turning around. Oh, the Shadow Demon's in trouble. Burning and dead. And Kyler is also a little low. He's going to have to race back to tower. Pull some regen here. So well played by Busby. Going 1v2 and taking care of his lane opponents. And that is the value of the harass that that Bat Rider brings to the table for sure. Ogre Magi picking up the Bounty Rune. There's an Illusion Rune at the bottom that nobody has scouted yet. I don't think anyone has vision of it. Nope. Top, huh? Alright, Vengeful Spirit. Putting a negative armor debuff, and Bristleback now running from tower. Ogre Magi coming in, trying to harass the Bristleback. And don't know if they're going to go on him or not. Call comes out, but I don't think that they're coordinated enough to catch the Bristleback. Bristleback able to regen before he goes in and saves the Vengeful Spirit. Well played. Busby leaning back to grab a bottle from Courier. Invoker now has first level of Invoke and has his Cold Snap. Pudge is on Hook 2 and Rot 2. Legion Commander is sitting on Shield and Quelling Blade. 765 in the bank. Hopefully we'll be able to shop soon. Looks like Pudge is winning the last hit game at the moment. Oh, and looks like this is going to be a rough place for both. The hook misses, but he's able to get him with Rot anyway, walking away with only probably like 100 in health. Good contest. Looks like there was a Cold Snap and a Tornado there. Pudge is now waiting to regen off bottle. Waiting for that 4-minute mark. There it is. He is spotted out by top, and Ogre Magi is thinking about going on him, but he did pick up enough regen that he's able to now use it. He's going to chase using the haste rune. Goes in for top. Lots of pings going out. Good hook. Picks up the Legion Commander. Picks them off pretty quick. Taking some tower hits. He might fall to this. Ooh. Just barely walks away. He's going to get out before they are able to punish him for that. So Pudge running away with the early ganks. He can be a very dangerous foe if he snowballs. A lot of snowball mechanics on the teams here. Invoker's now pushing up, but he's in a precarious position. Oh no, Pudge is a little low. I don't think he can really hook him at the moment. And he has no bottle charges. So we're back to the 3v2 at top. Legion Commander is going to be slowed down by that gank there. This is one of the dangerous things about a safe tri-lane, is that right now they're really sapping each other's ability to gain farm and experience. So Ogre Magi has been doing a bit of roaming. Let's see what we're currently at for XP. Yeah, Ogre Magi is showing the effects of the roaming being at 100. A lot of pings going out. This is a dangerous spot for Venge and Bristle, but no, it looks like they're going to get back safe. Legion Commander's on the chase, oh, she's in a tough position. Venge misses the magic missile, but Legion Commander gets hooked and killed. I'm sorry, that wasn't Legion Commander. I apologize. That was the Lich. Oh, and there's another hook. Was a tornado in response and a ghost walk. He might get up. No, not able to escape the rod. A prescient move by Pudge to keep him slow in the rot field. Robert playing a very mean Pudge game right now. There's a hook on Legion Commander and a stun to follow up from Venge, which equals 1 dead. Legion Commander. And again, this is where Pudge is really going to make his presence an annoyance, for sure. I think that at some point coming up here, they are going to need some help against that Pudge. So now Invoker going for a gank, Tornado comes out. They are able to pick off the Shadow Demon, Busby running for it, Patrol Warlord on the chase. Invoker's got to walk around the forest. And that Rider does have his illusion, which I think threw off the Troll Warlord for a second. I could be mistaken. So a successful gank under tower. And they will return to normal farming. Of the two between the Bat Rider and the Pudge, who are currently leading the net worth chart, Pudge is the more dangerous of the two to get out of control. So, here we go. Busby using his Firefly to harass. He needs to run now, but he'll probably get out. Invoker using a Tornado to great effect. The combination of the two and the burn, taking down 2 heroes. Captain Trips on the chase. But they've got backup in the form of Ogre Magi, who's gonna go for the Shadow Demon. Not sure he's gonna get him. Does have the slow there. Oh, nice. Nice Fire Blast. Was able to push enough damage to punish the Shadow Demon. Probably just because Shadow Demon, by its very nature, is kind of a squishy support. But well played. Pudge is able to catch the Lich with a hook there. Puts him in rot. Legion Commander tries to give the Lich an option to escape, but not able to. Legion Commander on the chase. There's a duel. Bat Rider coming in to help. That's going to be a dead Pudge. Good gank. Very worthwhile. And I don't think that Legion Commander got the stack of damage off that somehow. Busby must have picked up the kill. Maybe duel ended right before the kill happened. Anyway, here's Venge on the run. And they do spy the Bat Rider going top. Looks like there's going to be a fight at top here. They're going to go in on the Legion Commander. There comes the Magic Missile and the Snot. Got him on the slow. They're going more slow, but Legion Commander able to break free with his press the attack. Now here's the counter initiation. 4 heroes on 2 means a dead Venge, and they're going to chase down this Bristleback with a duel as well, which gives Legion Commander the dual victory damage of +10. So they are able to net 1 stack. And with that, they are probably going to push up and see if they can turn that into a tower. There's a hook from a blind position in the trees. Pulls a field goal, just barely missing between the Invoker and the other heroes in line. Now we have 3 heroes from Team HD in response to top. Here comes the 4th, a good... Oh wait, a good hook on a creep. I heard it connect. Didn't see what it caught until after the hook came back. Pudge does have level 6 now. We should see some dismembers coming out soon. And it looks like the 4 heroes from HD are going to try to turn this into a top tower advantage, while the Dire side is going to rotate mid and see if they can trade. Invoker's almost at 4 Quas and 4 Wex. So definitely going a Wex build instead of Exord. Has not opened up the skill tree for Exord at all yet, but probably soon will.
Radiant's mid tower's getting banged up. Have fun trying
And
to
here's the
walk
tower
Radiant structures
under
down.
assault.
No breaking through the dire structures.
How's mid going?
Radiant's mid tower could use a hand.
Looks like they need to beat back this creep wave first before they can post some damage at tower. In the meantime, no, they are going to avoid the tower till they have the creep wave. So again, just waiting on creeps. Pudge in the meantime picking up a regen for his bottle.
Dire might want to mine their top tower.
And now Dire
Radiant's mid tower's getting
is
banged
playing
up.
around mid,
Dire's top tower is,
but
you know
faded
the
back.
deal.
Both sides kind of wary of the opponents coming in to defend a tower.
Dire's top
They
tower's
both
getting
pulled back.
down.
The TP from Legion Commander. And it looks like this might be a large engagement. All the heroes are here in the woods. Hook goes wide, does not catch the Invoker. Invoker's on the run, but he's going to re-engage. We now have 4 heroes versus 4 heroes. A big EMP blast. Somehow, nobody's really out of position except the Invoker, who is currently on the run. Does get swapped and killed. Venge is now in a tough position, though, and she's going to get dueled. So not exactly an even trade, but Bristleback also to fall. Pudge looking for a target, but 4 heroes there. It's not a great opportunity to hook and dismember. There's a blink from Busby, looking for a target. Remember, he still has his lasso. Did not have the mana for it, though.
Guess what's happening to Dire's bottom tower?
And Busby is on top of the KDH art at 6-0. Oops. Also on top of the last hit chart, which makes sense. So Dire with a big TP bottom. Fast rotation. Trying to catch the Troll Warlord off guard. Troll has to dive into the trees here, but oh, there comes Firefly! And he's able to TP out before getting caught. I don't know if he saw him coming on Firefly or decided that that was just a dangerous spot. I suspect the latter. But good prescient move to get out of there before getting caught. Invoker is on a Midas.
Dire's mid tower won't last much longer.
And Dire is going to push bottom while Team HD pushes mid. Looks like they will get mid tower.
Well,
And an invisible Pudge
nothing now.
looking for a target. He sees 2, he sees 3, he sees 4. He knows he can't hook and rot here.
The Dire might want to mine their top tower.
Just looking for a chance. Oh, he might go after one now. catching the back of the engagement. We'll see. Walking around the fire. Yeah, don't walk into the fire.
You know the drill. The Dire might want to mine their top tower. Dire's got one last top tower.
Buzz beyond the jungle. Pudge playing a discreet, careful game. Moving back. In the trees now. He'll probably catch a hook here. Nope. Catches a creep. Oh, that creep is so dead. A swap pulls Legion Commander in. Legion Commander under tower. There's the tornado to save him. Bristleback caught out. Does get dueled. There's a hook. A successful one at that. Will pick off the Lich. All four other heroes now going in on him, though, and he is lassoed, getting pulled into the middle of the team. Good lasso from Busby.
The Dire best do something about their bottom tower. Radiant's mid tower.
And it looks like Dire is going to try to turn this into a tower.
Guess what?
There's a
Radiant's mid tower ain't doing so good.
there's a tower for Dire for sure. Shadow Demon now looking to scout. Probably hoping to place a ward. It's a dangerous position to be in. Not currently having any vision over the Dire jungle. An interesting tactic. I've never seen anybody do that before. Huh. Hooking the jungle creeps. Okay. He plays Pudge well. I'm sure there was good reason. I do not play Pudge well. So, I mean, I'm okay, but nothing special. Anyway, here comes Ogre. The hook goes wide. A good swap onto Ogre. There are three right behind him. Busby. Oh, the whole team is there, though. Armor debuff goes down. Ogre's very low. Let's see if he gets caught. Ogre getting caught by Shadow Demon. Wow. Legion Commander and Lich are on the run. A good ult from Lich means a lot of damage, but they are still are able to kill the Legion Commander. Lich will run, and he'll get out without taking too much Shadow Poison damage. So that one a good engagement for Team HD. Kicking off 4 heroes and trade for 2. Wow, look at all of the abilities coming out.
A gift from the goddess.
And despite being on top of that 4-2, HD did take enough damage that they won't be able to turn that into a tower. Venge is pushing the lane, though. So here comes Busby with a big lasso, punishing the Venge for pushing up across river. Invoker there behind him. Pudge tries to save him with a hook, but not enough time to pull the Venge out of harm's way. Venge will fall. And Busby and Invoker checking Roche. Moving on to the jungle. This is a dangerous spot for Invoker, though. Oh! Caught by a good hook. There's a disruption on top of it. A tornado to try to escape. Ghost Walk. They're on the chase, but they don't know where he is. A blind hook does not pick him up off the ramp. A good guess as to where his position would be. We're now 13 to 16 kills. HD trailing by 3. There's Pudge on the hook. Picks up a big mud golem. These poor creeps. They've eaten so many hooks this game. Woo. That is a scary pudge right there, though. Sitting in a blind spot, just waiting for somebody to walk in range. It's an ugly spot because when you get hooked, you have nowhere to run. There's a blind hook. Venge placing some vision. Ogre Magi caught in a bad spot, does get magic missiled. Armor debuff. There's a good hook on the Lich. Lich is in trouble. Rotten dismembered. Swap for the Ogre Magi. Gets pulled back in and dead to the Shadow Demon Venge combination. 4 heroes on the run. Invoker also in a tough spot. Tornado to the Pudge. Pudge barely misses the hook. Shadow Demon is closest to engage with him, but he is invisible. Another Ghost Walk. And he will probably get out. There's a Lasso and a Firefly combination from Bat Rider. And Invoker's in the thick of things with Legion Commander. There comes a duel and a winner. Going in now on the Venge, trying to chase her down. But Bristleback bringing up the rear. Snot on Bat Rider. He's going to try to chase. Now we're split. 2 different groups, 2 different chases. Who to follow? I don't think they're going to get the Bat Rider. And down here, Venge is so low. Venge is so low, she is dead. Caught out by the 3 heroes down here. So in that contest, Shadow Demon and Venge the big losers. A hook barely misses the team. There's an EMP blast. Don't think that connected with anyone. Tyler in a tough position on Toil Warlord, right in the middle of 3, low in health. There comes the ultimate from Lich. Bristleback eating some damage, and that will fade. There's a hook on Set Bellow. Oh gosh, run Invoker! No, caught by Pudge. Once again, that Rot finding what could have been an invisible target, but too low in health and too close to that Pudge to get away. Bat Rider with Lasso off cooldown. If they see the Pudge, no, but blinking up to high ground. Lincoln Force Staff. A lot of mobility there. Ogre Magi trying to probably press the bottom advantage. Nope, just running back. Team HD massing mid. Venge scouting the forest. Pudge waiting for a hook. There's a blink and dismember rot combination on Busby. It's interrupted by Tornado. Press the attack. Ogre Magi goes in, trying to focus that Pudge. Trying to get it down, all 3 of them chasing, and there goes the Pudge down. Bristleback's in trouble. 4 heroes, 5 heroes on a Bristleback. Bristleback's tanky, but not that tanky. Bristleback will fall. Lasso on the Vengeful Spirit. Position versus position hero. Means 1 dead Venge as well. Legion Commander trying to get out. Sorry. Apologize. Shadow Demon, rather, trying to get out. But caught by Legion Commander and the Tornado. Great teamwork from Team Dire. Able to take 4 of the enemy heroes. Let's see if they translate this into a tower. Looks like not. They're content to take the kill advantage. They're off to farm. So far, Team Dire, very impressive. Good coordination. And despite being off to a slow start, Legion Commander now with 58 stacked damage. Looks like she may just yet snowball into the mid-game. Does have Armlet. That's a big big help. Let's see if she goes Blade Mail soon. Bristleback does have a Hood of Defiance. And Troll Warlord reaching out and trying to build some damage, I'm sure. There's a ping on the Venge. Looks like Dire wants her. 3 heroes now moving in. Venge playing KG. Venge does have some backup. Could be a tricky engagement. I'm sure Dire saw the extra assistance in the form of the Shadow Demon and the Bristleback that came in when they fought the Creep Wave, so they are now transferring to a different lane. Like they are going to see about invading the jungle. If their pings are to be believed. Oh, but maybe not. Troll Warlord farming the safe camps. And looks like Dire is invading jungle. Invoker scouting with Ghostwalk. Does see the Venge. There's a Tornado EMP. Good combination. Bat Rider going in. Disruption on Moose. There's the ultimate from Lich. Busby's in the thick of things, caught by Dismember, and he will fall. There's a duel. Shadow Demon will fall to duel, meaning extra stack damage. Now it's 72, but now on the run at low health. Bristleback is low. Venge pulls a swap. It looks like Legion Commander did fall to the swap. Pudge falls to a tornado and the fall damage from it. And Bristleback on the run. Looks like there is a bit of engagement here where Troll Warlord running, trying to escape the Ogre Magi. Invoker's on the chase as well. Ogre Magi does catch him with the slow. But I think that he is... Oh, not safe. Not safe at all. What was that? Something caused him with some damage over time. Enough to fell the Troll Warlord. I guess it was the Ogre Magi. Ooh, nice plays. Dire again extending their lead. 26 kills to 19 now. Still anyone's game though. No tier 2 towers have fallen.
Well-gotten gains.
Type of insight now on Bristleback. Could help against the Invoker. And the Lich, to be honest. Speaking of Invoker, he does have 2 levels of Exort now, so he does have the full skill tree available. He's gonna Ghost Walk out of there, just to be safe. Oh, an engagement here that I missed somehow. Legion Commander gets swapped. Very low health. Able to run. Lich with a big ult. Nice play. Does a lot of damage, and there's a duel that picks off the Bristleback. Which is a great counter to Bristleback because Bristleback can't turn his back to decrease the amount of damage he's taking when he gets dueled. Now Legion Commander snowballing at 86 extra damage.
Radiant's top towers taking hits.
An Orchid now on the Invoker. Very relevant. Lich with a mech. Tyler has Sang and Yasha.
Radiant's top tower's in bad shape.
Arms for the dead.
Looks like Lich and Invoker want a tower. There's a TP in response. Huge douche coming in to defend. Will spraying the lane. Another TP. Pudge is going to come in. Let's see if they can pick off a hero. A blind hook into the tree line. Will also on the front lines there. Roche falls to a combination of Legion Commander and the Ogre Magi.
Immortality.
And Legion Commander is the one with the Aegis. Which will be a very strong source of damage for the Dire team. This is definitely a contest of the Snowball Heroes. Legion Commander versus Pudge at this moment, and we'll see who is able to take over the game. Troll Warlord is really the carry for the Radiant side, but at this point has not been able to press damage to too great an effect in the team fights due to all of the positional plays that are available to both sides. Assault Cuirass now on Legion Commander. A great pickup. A natural extension for the Hyperstone she was carrying. And here comes a smoke for Dire. Again, that coordination really coming into play. For being a group of ragtag WeLikeDota community night members, they're playing very well. In terms of their team coordination. Here comes Busby. Gets hooked. There's a Dismember. In a tough spot, but able to Firefly away. Sticky Napalm. And a big ultimate from Lich, still bouncing around. Look at all the bounces. Wow, it's crazy. There's a duel. The engagement is still ongoing. Pudge cut down by Legion Commander. Shadow Demon cut down. And now, Team Dire with 5 heroes still standing versus a team wipe, running roughshod over the team. Now at 104 damage on Legion Commander. Combination of the big ult from Lich and Legion Commander's damage really taking its toll on the Dire team, or the Radiant team right there. And they're going to turn this into a mid-tower for sure. Man, look at all that damage. Still has an Aegis to go as well. It looks like Legion Commander is going to try to turn this into one more tower. There's a big swap. And a magic missile. Bristleback trying to slow down the escape. There comes more Snod. Legion Commander able to break free though. Using the, what is that? Her overwhelming odds? Or, no, it's the press the attack. Right? You can't really pin her down when she does that. Is that another hook? Yep, looks like that was just a farming hook. Probably just throwing it for the damage. Oh, and look at this. Invoker in the tree line. Ghost walking around as if it's nothing. Such aggressive scouting play. Now with Maelstrom, able to farm a little more effectively. And a smoke from Team HD means that they're going to play aggressive. There was a blink, and they are trying to look for the Invoker, but probably will not find. They did have a dust out, but Invoker was too far away to get caught by it. Invoker circling back. They do have a beat on her. There's the Whirling Axes, the combination of the three heroes, Venge, Bristle, and Troll Warlord, able to take down the Invoker at bottom lane. A good attempt to escape, but focused down pretty quickly.
Radiant's top tower's in bad shape. One last top tower for the Radiant.
Radiant's top tower does fall to the combined might of four of the Dire heroes. There's a lasso and a big duel to follow up. Full Warlord's axes going in, but unable to contest the damage of Firefly and the Legion Commander. Captain Trips on the run, gets nailed by a press the attack. A big hook, big dismember. They're going to try to get that Legion Commander, desperately trying to take her down. She's low, but she will walk away. Oh no! Caught by enough tower and bristleback damage, she does fall. Nice play. But that still is a team wipe.
Radiant's top tower is taking hit.
Trading their 5 heroes for 2. Which will mean the top tower.
The Dire best do something about that bottom tower. Radiant's top tower is taking hits. The Radiant lost the top tower.
That's a cool courier. What is that, a fox bird? Weird. So Invoker doing a little bit of split push. Apparently not a fan of the Forged Spirits at the moment. Probably doesn't need them. Maelstrom doing a lot of work. And they are able to deward at bottom. Checking Roche, but not up for a while yet. Pudge now in the tree line. No doubt waiting for a hook. Here comes Invoker. Does not see the Pudge. Ooh, thinking about the hook. Thinking about it. There's a blink and a dismember instead. Nicely played. And now the Radiant team focusing on a shift toward mid. Seeking to defend from high ground. Legion Commander now with a Desolator. Gonna be very dangerous to buildings in a second. Aghanims on Ogre Magi. opening up his multicast and unrefined Fire Blast. Lincoln Sphere on Batrider. So again, just a huge pain in the butt. As a good Batrider should be. Lich and Legion Commander now just nuking down that building. If you saw how fast its health was falling there, that was due to Desolator. A swap and a duel. Legion Commander now going on the Bristleback. Able to get them down before falling themselves. And now Batrider with a big lasso on Kyler. Dragging him out for Lich, I apologize. And a Sunstrike. Very nicely played. Invoker does catch the Troll Warlord with the Prescient Sunstrike. Good skill shot. We are at 140 dual victory damage on the Legion Commander. That rider now probably going for a sheep stick. Invoker is almost 6 stacked. Looks like Legion Commander is going back for another Aegis. She should be able to kill Roche by herself pretty fast. Dropping the TP scrolls to grab the Aegis. There she goes. Now ready to fight. Team HD know that she's dangerous and in the woods. A bit of a warding fight here between the supports. And looks like this will be a big fight. There goes a big duel initiation. Shadow Demon falls. Bristleback on the run, but caught by a lasso, brought right into the middle of the team. Swap coming down. Pudge catching Invoker with the Dismember. Vengeful Spirit falls. Pudge on the run. But also brought low by 4 of the Dire Heroes. And they're going to turn this into a tower. Pudge, though, with the buyback and the hook, still unable to bring down Legion Commander. Just too hard to stop her when she's able to press the attack and move right out anyway. Ogre Magi is able to force tap his way back. Out of trouble after the hook. And Legion Commander bringing that Desolator back to bear on the barracks. Negative armor, especially with the team. Just taking down buildings left and right. 158 stack damage. And unless something goes horribly wrong for Team Dire, I think that's probably going to be the game here. There's a duel. Able to pick off the Pudge. 176 damage now. Taking bottom tower, but actually distracted because of the lasso. Good initiation from Bat Rider. There's Firefly pouring down huge amounts of fire. Lots of sticky napalm going down as well. Lincoln Sphere popped. Bristleback on the chase. Able to force staff forward, but still slowed. But here comes the team as backup. Sunstrike misses, but Legion Commander's right there to punish the Vengeful Spirit. And they are able to back into Fountain. Here comes the chase again. Check that out. I was wrong about Shape Stick, instead going for Shiva's. We got to see that that happy little Frost Burst. Legion Commander comes back with Aegis just in time to duel, but she is also getting focused. Losing a duel to the Troll Warlord. That's really huge, actually, for Dire. Lost the duel. Yeah, that was rough. And Dire now forced to back out. Did take quite a lot of the enemy base during that exchange, though, so... Despite losing the duel and despite the rubber band mechanics, still a positive effect for Team Dire. Breaking high ground at both mid and bottom. And now time and momentum are on their side. Well, of course, it hurts to lose a duel to Troll Warlord. Bristleback now with a Mystic Staff.
Six in a row.
Ogre Magi coming in. Probably to back up the Bat Rider there, but Bat Rider's already out. Now playing aggressively. Probably due to this vision right here. Invoker now with Daedalus. Once again using Ghost Walk to scout. Able to see deep behind enemy lines. But they know he's there because they can see the footprints. Here's Lich coming in as backup, probably looking for his ult. Bat Rider now, blaming the high ground to take down the creep wave.
Mid tower could use a hand. Radiant's toughened up their structures.
Team coming in, put more pressure on mid. Very deep ward. It's a great ward spot. There's a blink duel. Huge engagement. Legion Commander walking away the winner. 194 damage now. There's a lasso and a dismember. Dismember does end up taking down the Legion Commander. Trading the Legion Commander for the Vengeful Spirit and the Troll Warlord in that exchange. Now a fight in front of Fountain. Bristleback running, trying to get out of Fountain's path. Ogre Magi also trying to get out, but not able to. Must have been swapped in. Hook barely misses the Invoker, but able to walk up and dismember anyway. Invoker's in trouble, turns around. Tornadoes for an escape. Bat Rider going in. There comes Shiva's, able to catch 2. Gets hooked, but doesn't care. Fire flies away, there's a Molotov cocktail. Invoker now with a Deafening Blast. Able to disarm the Bristleback who has to turn. Bristleback now firing off of Shiva's. Fudge, with a blink and a hook, hooks a creep. Having to walk through the ice wall with creeps to his back. Invoker going back in, there's a silence, probably from his Orchid. Able to nuke down the Fudge before he's able to get away, but now has to run from Bristleback. Bristleback turning around to defend. There's Shadow Demon in the back. And Invoker and Lich still pressing the attack at mid. This whole time, with a fight going on at top as well. EMP Blast, back behind the Bristleback. Bristleback's going to lose a lot of mana to it. Troll now has none. Being lassoed, pulled back. Lich and Invoker not able to capitalize on it in that position. Fudge will hook the Invoker, but no, the Bat Rider, I apologize, and Bat Rider able to force staff his way back out of the engagement. Now 3 heroes on 1, Fudge is in trouble, gets ice walled, but he can't run for too far, silenced as well. Molotov cocktail, nicely played, pushing back. Disruption on the Bat Rider, but Deafening Blast will counter the Bristleback, who cannot attack for disarm at the moment. There's a big Chaos Meteor rolling on the Bristleback, cutting off his path to escape, and the damage over time taking him down. That means a broken high ground at top, tower falls. Without the Legion Commander, they're still able to nuke down the racks by themselves. Which will almost definitely mean game here, as the Dire team now has Mega Creeps. Comes a good multicast and duel. And that's going to be fun. Great game, well played, guys. Great job, Dire. Thanks for watching, everybody. Appreciate it. And that's probably going to wrap up community night. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out We Like Dota, the podcast. And we will see you next time.